Hey, Jimmy, how are you?
Tom, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I know my friend Kevin's been here a couple of times. You did some projects with him. I think you did a big table.
Yep, the farm table we did.
Yeah, and I love that Adirondack chair that you welded up.
Oh, yeah,
That
steel.
was a nice look.
Right on.
So what do you got for me today?
We got this coat rack. This is just for reference in size.
Okay.
I want to make a coat rack that's going to have some ability to not rock. I want to make a sturdy coat rack today.
Yeah, that's a little flimsy. So this is wood, and you're not going to do wood.
No.
So what do we got for material?
Take a look at this. We got this 2x2 inch steel. It's 16 gauge wall.
Yeah, that'll be nice and heavy.
I use this to make a lot of tables in the shop.
Okay. And then what are we going to use for hooks?
We have these railroad spikes that I got out of my blacksmith shop.
So this will be fun. You're going to weld these on.
Yep.
Now, I did welding years ago, but I used to weld on the job sites where I'd weld the steel lallies to the plates and then to the lally columns and the I-beams and stuff like that.
Right.
But that was stick welding.
Yeah, that's the old school way.
Yeah.
Still used, but today we're going to use MIG, wire fed. A little bit easier for a shop environment like this.
Always wanted to learn how to MIG weld, so you're the man, you can teach me.
Today's the day.
All right, let's get started.
Let's go. This 1 6-foot piece of steel is going to become all 4 of our legs. When I cut my first finished piece, I use that for the template to make the next 3 legs.
That way, all the angles and the length of the legs will be the same.
Exactly.
All right, here we go.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
You hot?
It is a little hot, but you have these fans going, so that's a help.
Right on. Well, we need to wear our protective gear because when the weld occurs, it creates a light that's enough to give you a sunburn. It will burn your eyes too.
Oh, yeah.
So we need a shield. These are auto darkening hoods, so we can keep them down the whole time. And we also have to wear gloves. So
Right. Makes sense. Safety is good.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me about the machine.
This is a MIG welder. The wire comes off of this spool. It's mechanically fed through this 10-foot cord and comes up out of the handle.
Okay.
See that? And the gas comes out at the same time.
All right, so tell me about the gas. Why do we need it?
We need gas to shield the weld because oxygen will create oxidation, and that's not good for a weld. It won't make a good, pure weld. You know how you stick weld and it's covered with the clay? People think it's clay, but it's flux. That shields the stick weld process. That's why when you're done, you got to chip away the slag.
All right.
And right here, the slag in quotes would be the gas shielding that weld.
So there's nothing to chip off of.
Not with this process. Yeah. Right on.
All right, so let's get started.
Let's go. Okay, we're going to practice on some scrap pieces just to get a reference point of your ability.
Make sure I don't ruin the coat rack.
Right, okay. And so the hardest part is going to be able to see through the hood and see what you're doing. Because the minute you pull that trigger, that light is going to emit and it's going to auto darken. So you're going to be able to, you're going to have to try and decipher what you're looking at.
Okay.
All right? So let's start with a tack. I'll let you do the first tack.
All right. Do you want me to do the first tack?
Go for it. And I have it turned down for our 16 gauge. So we should be good.
So when you pull the trigger, the wire's going to just keep coming.
That's right.
So I have to keep moving.
Well, with this, one of the biggest mistakes most people make is they go too fast.
Yep.
Okay, what I'm going to have you do is use one hand as a rest just to guide the tip. And what you want to do is hold it right at the seam about a ½ inch away at about a 30-degree angle and pull that trigger. If you can see the seam, just give a little bit of a wiggle to cross the seam.
Okay.
Count to 1/1003.
All right. Here we go.
This is just a reference. So the hardest part is going to be able to see what you're doing.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right. The hardest part is to see what I'm doing, see?
Yep. Now, I'll do it and you copy me. Now, right away I see your holdout was too far away.
Yeah.
So you got to get right in there. And another good clue for welding is you want to hear the sound of frying bacon consistently. You heard that was a bit spattery?
So that's good.
That was a bit spattery?
Yeah.
You want a consistent sound. Now, listen to my sound. Remember your sound. Now listen to my sound.
Okay.
You hear the difference?
I definitely hear the difference.
Yep. You got to stay a little bit closer too. I noticed right away you were very far away. You need to maintain that gap of about 3/8 to a ½ inch.
Okay.
And just hold it steady. Don't go anywhere. I noticed you were kind of wiggling in space.
Yeah. I was trying to find the line. I really can't see it. But
Well, you know what? Let's just get a weld first. As long as you get that dot, then you start getting a better reference. Then we can decide where it goes.
All right. So maybe there's hope. Let's give it a try.
Closer, 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 closer. Try that. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Okay. You heard the difference in sound?
I did hear the difference in sound, yep.
So, yep. So you're getting better already.
Yeah.
On your second weld ever.
Wow.
All right, now we just got to hit the mark. What's next?
I'll agree with that one. I definitely have to hit the mark.
But you're close.
Yeah.
You're close. That's why it's important to position yourself just before you're about to go. So you could, sometimes you'll see a welder do this. You'll see a welder position himself and then make this move. So he's got a little bit of memory, muscle memory. So even if he can't see it, he knows he needs to go that way.
I see.
You
yeah.
understand?
So I'll try it again.
Slowly. That's better, much better. That's great. Wow.
That's definitely better.
Looks great. You're getting it. Your third time.
A little better than the other side.
Okay. This is going to be our position for our first two legs. I'll make a deal with you. I'll tack them, and you try and run the bead between the tack.
It's like a deal.
Ready? Here we go.
For it.
Let me get that one more. Hang on. Ready? All right, those are very light tacks just to make sure we're all connected.
Yep.
And so now, what's comfortable for you, you kind of went from this way to this way before, maybe?
Yeah, I could go either way.
Yeah.
Yep.
See what's comfortable for you and see if you can throw a bead on there. Go to the end. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. Much better. How you feeling? You want to go for that one?
Yeah, let's go for it.
There you go. Perfect. And the speed is nice. Get it. Sounds good. Speed up a little bit. That's it.
Looks good. Not rocking. Looks plumb. All right, so now we're ready for the pin.
Considering these have a sharp tip on them, I want to cut them back so it's a little bit flatter. Gives us more welding surface area as well.
So I noticed you're just eyeballing that angle when you cut the spike.
Yep, because I can just fill it in later with the weld.
Makes sense.
I'm going to make the top shelf of our coat rack out of a leftover piece of 2-inch thick sapele. We're using here boiled linseed oil.
You know, I've used linseed oil on wood, but I've never tried it on metal before. Nice job on the coat rack, Jimmy. It looks beautiful.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button to make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.